Once again, I welcome all of you to my class. My name is Jewel, and today I am going to take the lesson The Wizard of Oz 2. I am dealing with Icsc syllabus Cordova publications. Please like, share, and please subscribe to my channel if you like to hear my further chapters from this textbook. Now let's go to the lesson The Wizard of Oz 2. So they sat down and listened while the host told the following tale. So now Dorothy, then the King Woodman, everybody, they were sitting and listening to the story which the host was saying. I was born in Omaha. When I grew up, I became a ventriloquist. So the host is saying that he was born in Omaha. So when he grew up, he became a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist means a person who speaks without moving his lips. And at that, I was very well trained by a great master. And host is saying he was trained for this by a great master. I can imitate any kind of a bird or beast. See, and he can imitate. Imitate means try to copy someone. It's called imitate. Any kind of bird or beast. Beast means dangerous animal. Here he mewed so like a kitten that Toto pricked up its ears and looked everywhere to see where it was. So here what did the host do? He mewed like a kitten. When the host mewed like a kitten, what happened to Toto? Toto pricked up its ears. Pricked up means he raised his ears and looked everywhere to see where it was. After a time, continued the host, I was tired of that and became a balloonist. See, after the host got tired, he became so tired that after that he became a balloonist. What do you think a balloonist does? What is that? Asked Dorothy. So Dorothy is asking, what is a balloonist? A person who goes up in a balloon on a circus day so as to draw a crowd of people and get them to pay to see the circus, he explained. So what did the host say? A balloonist is a person who goes up in a balloon on a circus day so as to draw. Here means draw means to attract somebody. Here it is attracting the crowd of people and get them to pay the circus. Pay to see the circus, he explained. Oh, she said, I know. Well, one day I went up in a balloon and the ropes got twisted. So the host is telling one day he went up in a balloon and the ropes got twisted. Ropes twisted means turn into opposite direction. So I couldn't come down again. So the host could not come down. For a day and a night I travelled through the air, and day and night the host was travelling through the air. On the morning of the second day, the balloon came down gradually. It was in the morning of the second day that the balloon came down gradually. Gradually means slowly. I found myself in the midst of strange people. So when host came down, what did he see? He found himself on the midst. Midst means middle of some strange people. Strange people means the people whom you don't know, who seeing me coming from the clouds thought I was a great wizard. So when the strange people saw something coming out from the cloud, seeing a host, they thought that he was a great wizard because he was coming from the clouds. So the strange people thought that he was a great wizard. Of course, I let them think so. So the host did not want to change. He said, of course, let them think, because they were afraid of me and promised to do anything I wished them to. So seeing this host coming from the clouds, the strange people were afraid of the host, and they were afraid of the host, and they promised to do anything what the host said. Just to amuse myself and keep the good people busy, I ordered them to build the city and my palace. So what did the host do? Host tried to fool them. The host is saying, in order to amuse myself and to keep the people busy, to make the people busy, what did the host tell them? The host ordered them to build this city and my palace. And they told to build a palace. Palace means the home of a king or a queen is called a palace. They did it all willingly, and they did all willingly means they were ready to do. And well, then I thought, as country was so green and beautiful, I would call it the Emerald City. See, the country was very green and beautiful. That palace, that country, it is all green and beautiful. So they called it the Emerald City. To make the name fit better, I put green spectacles on all the people so that everything they see is green. So what did they do? He put green to call it the Emerald City. To call it the Emerald City, they put green spectacles. Spectacles means specs on all the people so that everything that they see would be green. But isn't it everything here green? Asked Dorothy. So Dorothy asked, isn't it everything green here? Asked Dorothy. No more than in any other city, replied the host. But when you wear green spectacles, everything you see looks green to you. See, what did the host say? When you wear the green spectacles, everything that you see looks green to you. One of my greatest fears were the witches, for while I had no magical powers at all. See, what was the host afraid of? Host is telling that one of the greatest fears that the host have is of the witches, because for while I had no magical powers at all, because the host did not have any magical powers. I soon found out that the witches were really able to do wonderful things. See, the host came to understand that witches, they can do many wonderful things. There were 4 of them in this country. So in the Emerald City, there were how many witches? There were 4 of them in the city, and they ruled the people who lived in the north and south. And these witches used to rule the people of north and south, and east and west. Not only north and south, east and west. Fortunately, the witches of the north and south were good. But what happened? The witches of the north and the south are very good witches. Witches of the north and south were good, and I knew they would do me no harm. And they knew, and the host was very sure that the witches of the north and south would do him no harm, would not harm the host. But the witches of the east and west were terribly wicked, and had they not thought I was more powerful than they themselves, they would surely have destroyed me. But the host is saying that the witches of the east and west, they are terribly wicked witches. And if they come to know that the host is not powerful, then with the witches, they would surely destroy the host one day. I am happy that you have destroyed both the witches. And the host is telling Dorothy that I am happy that you all have destroyed both the witches. I think you are a very bad man, said Dorothy. Dorothy is saying, I think that you are a bad man. Do you think Dorothy is right in her assumption? Do you think that what Dorothy is saying is correct? Do you think Dorothy is right? Oh no, my dear. I am really a very good man, but I am very bad wizard. I must admit. See, what did the host say? I am really a very good man. I am not a bad man, but I am a very bad wizard. I must admit. Can't you give me brains? Asked the scarecrow. So the scarecrow is asking the host, can you give me brains? Asked the scarecrow. You don't need them. You are learning something every day. See, scarecrow is telling, can't you give me brains? And what did the host say? You don't need them. You are learning something every day. A baby has brains, but it doesn't know much. See, because a baby, it has got brains, but it doesn't know. Experience is the only thing that brings knowledge, and the longer you are on earth, the more experience you are sure to get. See, experience is the only thing that brings knowledge. So what brings knowledge? It is the experience. It gives us knowledge, and the longer you are on the earth, the more experience you are sure to get. That way, that may all be true, said the scarecrow. So scarecrow said, that will be true, but I shall be very unhappy unless you give me brains. But what did the scarecrow say? But I will be very unhappy if you don't give me brains. The false wizard looked at him carefully. See, the wizard looked at him carefully. Well, he said with a sigh, come to me tomorrow morning. I will stuff your head with brains. So what did the wizard say? Come to me tomorrow morning and I will give you. Stuff means I will fill your head with brains. I cannot tell you how to use them, but I will not tell you how to use it. However, you must find that out for yourself. You must find that for yourself. Oh, thank you, cried the scarecrow. And scarecrow said, thank you. I'll find a way to use them. Never fear. See, and the scarecrow said, I'll find a way to use it. Never fear. But how about my courage? Asked the lion anxiously. The lion is asking, what about my courage? Asked the lion. You have plenty of courage, I am sure, answered horse. All you need is confidence in yourself. So what did the lion say? Lion is asking for courage. Then what did the wizard say? You have plenty of courage. I am sure, answered horse. See, what did the horse say? You have plenty of courage, I am sure, answered the horse. All you need is confidence. Only thing you need is confidence in yourself. There is no living thing that is not afraid when it faces danger. See, what did the horse say? There is no living thing that is not afraid when it sees danger. True courage is in facing danger, and true courage, it lies in facing danger. When you are afraid, and that kind of courage you have in plenty. See, that courage you have in plenty. Do you think what the horse said was true? Why not? Perhaps I have, but I am scared just the same, said the lion. See, perhaps I have the courage, but I am scared, said the lion. I shall really be very unhappy unless you give me the sort of courage that makes one forget he is afraid. See, so what did the lion say? I am very unhappy unless you give me the kind of courage I am asking for. Sort of courage that makes one forget that he is afraid. Very well, I will give you the sort of courage tomorrow, replied the horse. So what did the horse say? I will give you that courage tomorrow, said the horse. How about my heart? Asked the Tin Woodman. So next Tin Woodman is asking the horse, what about my heart? Why? As for that, answered the horse. The horse is asking, why you want heart? I think you are wrong to want a heart. See, the horse is telling the lion, I think you are wrong to you want a heart. Asking the Tin Woodman, I think you are wrong to want a heart. It makes most people unhappy. See, it makes people unhappy. If you only knew it, you are in luck not to have a heart. See, the horse said that it's better not to have a heart. That must be a matter of opinion, said the Tin Woodman. For my part, I will bear all the unhappiness without a murmur if you will give me a heart. See, that must be a matter of opinion, said the Tin Woodman. Tin Woodman said that it must be It is a matter of opinion, said the Tin Woodman. For my part, I will bear all the unhappiness without a murmur. Without a complaint, I will bear all my unhappiness. If you give me a heart, you must please give me a heart. Very well, answered the horse meekly. So what did the horse say? Very well, answered the horse meekly means gently, quietly. Come to me tomorrow and you shall have a heart. So what did the horse say to the Tin Woodman? Please come tomorrow, I will give you heart. I have played wizard for so many years that I might as well continue the part a little longer. See, what did the horse say? I have played wizard for so many years that I might well continue the part a little longer. I will continue as this a little longer. Now, said Dorothy, how am I to get back to Kansas? So Dorothy's what did Dorothy say? How can I get back to Kansas? We shall have to think about that, replied the little man. So the horse said that we have to think about that, asked the little man. There is only one thing I ask in return for my help, such as it is. You must keep my secret and tell no one I am a humbug. See, the horse is telling Dorothy, you must keep it as a secret. You must not tell anybody that I am a humbug. They agreed to say nothing of what they had learned and went back to their rooms in high spirit. So what did they agree? They agreed that they will not tell it to anybody that the horse was an humbug. And they went back to their rooms in high spirits. Even Dorothy had hoped that the great and terrible humbug, as she called him, would find a way to send her back to Kansas. See, what Dorothy wants is, she wants to go back to Kansas, and if he did, she was willing to forgive him everything. And if the horse takes her back to Kansas, then she will forgive him everything. The wizard gives the scarecrow brain. So in this paragraph you are going to study what did the wizard get. The wizard gives the scarecrow brains, then the lion courage, the Tin Woodman heart. As for Dorothy, he plans to take her back to Kansas in a balloon. He takes Dorothy back to Kansas in a balloon. Dorothy finds Toto chasing a kitten and gets down to catch it. And you can find Dorothy chasing a kitten and she's trying to catch it. Before she can come back, the ropes break and the wizard floats away alone. See, before she can come back, the ropes break and the wizard floats away alone. Here three friends try to help her reach Kansas. She, however, uses her silver shoes to return home. You can see that her three friends are trying to help her to reach Kansas. She, however, uses her silver shoes to return home. The Tin Woodman stays in the Wicked Witch's land as their king. The Scarecrow stays in the Emerald City as the ruler, and the lion goes back to the forest as the king of the forest. At home, Dorothy finds that her silver shoes are lost in flight, never to be found again. What is the moral of the lesson? Every person has the ability to do everything. Only thing he or she has to discover it. I hope you all understood this lesson. Please like, share and please subscribe to my channel if you like to hear my further chapters from this textbook. The remaining part of this lesson I will take in the next class. Okay children, I'll meet you in the next class. Until then, bye.